gente, que lo que mi gente, I'm Ricky from Bilingue Vlogs. Today is Friday, es Viernes de Vocabulario, so it's time to learn some new vocabulary words, guys. This week's edition, we're going to be learning 12 words or phrases that are going to make you sound smart in Spanish, in my opinion. So let's get right into it. The first one that we have is no obstante. No obstante literally just means nevertheless, however. It could also mean notwithstanding, but I don't even use notwithstanding in English, so I'm just going to say nevertheless or however. For example, han llegado a un acuerdo, no obstante, la situación de seguridad sigue tensa. Okay? Sin embargo, I actually use this one more than no obstante just because for the longest, no obstante sounded so difficult to use, even though it means the exact same thing. These are like pretty much interchangeable. So if you want to use no obstante, you can. If you want to use sin embargo, you can. For example, no jugamos bien hoy, sin embargo, ganamos. Okay? Vamos a seguir para adelante. Además. Además used to always trip me up because I was looking for a way to say besides in Spanish, and además always came up first. But what I found is that another word is actually used for besides most of the time. But you can use además for besides. It could also mean in addition to or like also, furthermore, anything of that sense. So, es demasiado temprano para dormir. Además, no tengo sueño. Además de inglés, también hablo español y francés. Next we have por lo tanto. Por lo tanto is therefore. Pelearon en la escuela. Por lo tanto, la maestra los mandaron a la oficina. Next we have pese a, which is despite. So, pese a todo lo ocurrido, todavía la amo. But also you may see pese a que, which can be despite, but it's more like even though. Aparte de just means apart from or besides. Aparte de eso, puedes hacer lo que te dé la gana. Okay? Next we have a medida que. A medida que just means as. But it's not as in like or as, but it's like as you are doing something. And it can use the subjunctive or it can use the indicative. So it just depends on what you're using it for. And we'll go over a whole subjunctive series in about a month or two because I'm working on other projects first. But just know you can use the subjunctive or the indicative in this case depending on what you're trying to say. So if you want to use the indicative for this case, we can say a medida que leen, aprenden. As they read, they learn. Or for the subjunctive, I can say a medida que leas este libro, piensa en lo que has aprendido en el pasado. A lo largo de. A lo largo de. So this can mean like along something, throughout something, or like over a span of something. So a lo largo de los años, over the years. Quiero caminar a lo largo de la orilla del mar. De manera que. De manera que is kind of like para que. It's just like so that. So that. La meta es hacerlo de manera que la igualdad llegue a ser normal. Next we have aportar. Aportar literally just means to contribute something. There's a word in Spanish, contribuir, but why would you use that word when you can use a word that sounds way smarter, like aportar? ¿Qué tú aportas a esta relación? Contrincante, another word that has other words like oponente, enemigo, la competencia. It's just an opponent, but it sounds a lot smarter to say contrincante as opposed to oponente, you know? And last but not least, we have delincuente. Delincuente is just a delinquent. It's like a criminal. But I love hearing this word in Spanish. Not that I like delincuentes, but it's just like, yo, that word sounds like so smart. Tienen que respetarme a mí. Yo no soy delincuente. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you've learned some new words. Feel free to practice these words and use in the comments below. Or do you have any words that you think make you sound smarter in Spanish? I want to know about it in the comments. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like the video, to share the video, to subscribe to the channel, and que Dios me los bendiga, mi gente. Feliz Viernes.